Oh, we on, baby.
Okay.
We on. We're back for another episode of Wanna Bet. Gotta fix my mic stand again.
Get it right. Get it right. Get it tight.
There we go. It's gonna fall a little bit while we do this, but
So, what was your first occupation or job? What was your first job?
oh wow. My first job that I had was I was a busboy at the restaurant, literally in the backyard of my house.
It was in the backyard.
I just had to walk
Just walk to
out
work.
my back door, and the business was the next.
Can't beat that.
Yeah, my backyard was the business parking lot.
Is it still a business? Does it say?
Yep.
Oh, very cool.
Yep, I was a busboy there.
How long did you have that job for?
All through high school, pretty much.
Okay.
Like, probably in between 9th and 10th grade. I got my work permit from high school.
Nice.
Remember that?
Yeah. Got to sneak out of school a little early.
No. I had to. It was all day, but it was like Friday.
Oh, nice.
I think you're only allowed to work like 30 hours a week or 20 hours a week or something. But it was a restaurant, so I worked from like 6 till when they closed at like 1 in the morning. But I didn't have to drive anywhere. Nobody had to pick me up. I just had to walk
out your back door.
Yeah. And then out of their front door through my yard into my house.
Nice.
You know? But this is back when you could like smoke in the restaurants and stuff still. So like my mom was like, you need to wash your clothes every time you come in. So it's like, all right. So every day I washed my clothes like the moment I came in the house. Like I walked in the kitchen and the laundry room was like right in the kitchen, and I'd wash my clothes every night. And then I would take a shower and I would go to bed.
It's a good first
But
job.
I was making like $100 to $400 a weekend.
It's great
At,
at that age, yeah.
Dude, it was cash.
Yeah.
Like no.
I never worked in that industry.
It was different.
Yeah, I never
it
worked in
definitely
the service
was different.
industry.
Yeah, and but as like a busboy, I don't know if this is like the same for most restaurants, but like as a busboy, you help out wherever you can, right? So I would like ice beers for the bartender, and I hope I'm not getting anybody in trouble because I don't know if that's the law, if you're allowed to do that when you're underage, even touch anything. But I would just get the beer from where they stored it at and put it on ice, like, and then the bartender would take it from there. But it was just chilling. That's all I was doing. And then, or like help the dishwasher, you know what I mean? Put his dishes.
All
you know what
around
I mean?
helper, pretty much, yeah.
But yeah, it was dope. So like the bartender tipped me out, the waitresses tipped me out. You know, I wouldn't get shit from the dishwasher, but
Gotta
like
respect that.
every now and then he would smoke me up. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like
Noise. The hookup.
Yeah, right. He was like, it was either him or the cooks, but somebody was holding, right? You know what I mean? It was never me, but somebody was definitely always holding. But I got fired from that job. Like that was the only job I've ever been fired from.
Your only job you ever?
Like I've never been fired.
I've been furloughed. I've never been fired. But yeah. You're fired. You steal food. Eat food. Did you eat? Please tell me you ate someone's burger.
No, I didn't eat anybody's food. It was just like stuff that was back in the kitchen.
Okay,
but I didn't get fired for that. But I did use that excuse. Like that was like why I told my mom and my stepdad why I got fired. But it wasn't really why I got fired.
Okay.
Why I got fired was like, so like I told you, the dishwasher would like
Beholden.
right,
Yeah.
or the cooks or somebody, right? So I go out back and they're like, this is past service. Like we're just cleaning up. Everybody's going home. And they had a bone out. You know what I mean? They were all smoking a J. So I jumped in the middle too, and the owner walked out and he was like, "What the fuck you doing?" And I was like, I'm just cleaning up. And he was like, you know, I got fired for this shit, right? And I was like, what? And he's like, I got
He was
fired.
joking?
No, he was serious. So like I worked the rest of that day.
It was over.
And then I came in and he was like, what are you doing? I fired you yesterday. I thought he was playing it, right? Like, you took it from my hands. And then you smoked it and then told me I was fired. I was the only one. Like, it was a group. It was a circle. If you saw, like...
Were they all over 18?
Yeah, but dude, that's what he said. That's what he said.
That's what he
right?
went with?
Yeah, Like, you're going to make me lose my liquor license. Like,
that's pretty good,
circle of y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's like...
I was just in rotation.
Right.
Oh.
It's caught you at the wrong time.
That's
you know?
Well,
but
That's good. I mean, that's a good first job.
It was. But I could never tell my mom. That's why I lost my job.
Oh, so you told her you stole food?
Yeah, I told her I stole food. And then it came out like 3 years ago. We were having Christmas breakfast, and somebody started the stories about like what she thought was true and what wasn't true. You know, like parties in her house and stuff like that. She never knew about.
Yeah, those are always good when you're older. Yeah.
But she wasn't ready for that one. Like she was still upset.
Really?
Like but she laughed, but it was like one of those like ha ha like kind of laughs, you know. And I was like, well, it was really funny.
It was. Yeah, it's a good story.
Like, but that's what happened though. He took it. He's like,
you know I gotta let you go.
You know I gotta fire you for this shit, right?
I just quit smoking yesterday.
Yeah, I was like, no, he didn't. You know,
but
it happened.
Damn.
I got it back a few months later.
Yeah,
it wasn't a big deal. How convenient though, just right in your backyard.
Oh yeah, that was around my first job. I worked at a pool that was like 3 streets away from me, so I used to walk there. But actually, I misspoke. I did get fired from that job, but then they hired me back. Because
were you stealing food?
No, I fell asleep on the sand, which apparently, if you're a lifeguard, is not like cool to do.
Yeah, you can't do that.
But I had a rough night, and like it was like a private pool, so I knew all the kids. I knew who could swim and who couldn't swim, and it was early.
Yeah, but
it's a lifeguard. Yeah.
You know, 30 minutes.
Hear some screaming.
Eating.
Yeah, I know. So I put my Ray-Bans on. I had a hoodie on. It was overcast. And apparently for like 20 minutes, like it looked like I was paying attention, but then apparently my head cocked back.
That was it.
And that was it. But then they hired me
Your mouth came wide open.
Yeah. Then they hired me a few weeks back afterwards because they needed people. But that's
But you had the Sunday shift.
Oh yeah, well I didn't care.
Yeah,
I was working at a pool, man.
Right.
I worked to get a tan. It was the easiest job I ever had.
You worked to get a tan. You can't get a tan in a hoodie.
Well, it was overcast that day.
Okay,
it was overcast.
You can still get sunburn.
I just sunburned bad, hasty.
You do.
But yeah, but then after that, I worked at a pet store in a mall, and they sold like snakes and dogs and stuff like that. And you meet a lot of like weird, interesting people. I work with a guy
now, and you know who you are. But he lives in a house of horrors. I mean, he's got like.
I lived in a house with over 100 snakes. I lived in a house at 2 separate occasions. I lived in a house in Halethorpe with they bred snakes is what they did in the house, and in the basement they had.
I gotta ask you this guy's name.
They had 100 of them.
Yeah, this sounds familiar.
Yeah,
keep going.
It was so. And when I had to go do my laundry, it was all the way in the basement, and that's where they stored them with heaters and stuff like that. And they would escape. They had one. No, hated it.
Yeah.
Before that, I lived in the house, and the guy had a.
How old were you?
I was probably like 20, 21. And I stayed in a house, and the guy had a Savannah monitor that was like almost the size of the table.
Like the lizard.
Yeah. Fucking huge. And he kept me.
Don't call it a monitor.
It's a Savannah monitor. It's a lizard. Either way, I was giving it its proper name.
Godzilla.
He lived in a box, like a giant wooden box, but he was able to escape, and I used to sleep on the floor. That's where I lived. He climbed the cage. He would climb the cage and get out, and he got out. And I used to sleep in the house in the basement on the floor. And I slept by a refrigerator, and it used to escape during the night and slide under the refrigerator because it was like warm under there because of the motor. And like twice that happened, and I'd have to like get a shoebox or get like another box of like it was like or like a box, like a moving box, and try to like throw it on top of him and put a weight on it. And he was so big he would like walk under the box and like push the box. So after a while, I moved out of that place too.
Yeah.
But you meet I've met some interesting people who like have snakes.
What does
it
smell
like that.
though? Like I've never been in somebody's house that has.
It was a really bad house.
Yeah. Was it earthy?
In general. Oh, it was. They had mayonnaise packets from like 20 years ago.
Oh, nice.
It was a fixer upper.
Yeah.
It was rough.
And you slept on the floor.
Yeah.
Rough rider.
Yeah,
right?
dude.
Like that's you?
That was me.
Wow.
That's right, freedom, baby. Wow. Yeah, I was like 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was rough. It was a gross house.
That sounds
when
gross.
You went to use the shower, all you could stand on were 2 feet prints in the shower.
What do you mean?
Because the rest was mold. And like, it was terrible.
What?
The house was so old in such bad condition.
How big were the feet prints? Because you got
it was like I had to make the footprints, and then everyone else like stood in it. Ew. It was just bad, and you would try to clean it, and you couldn't.
What do you mean you couldn't?
You couldn't.
It was stuck in there,
dude. I bleached it, like filled the whole bathtub up with bleach, and scrubbed it.
Did you scrub it?
It just hung on. It was the worst place.
Ajax.
Yeah, it was
No good?
No good. But you live, you learn. It's all about. But yeah, so snake people are strange folks.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I can't trust them. I can't trust snake people or people with crooked eyes. I just it bothers me. I have
They're
plenty of
shifty.
people in my family. Exactly.
Shifty
What
folk.
the fuck are you looking at?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it bothers me, right? It's fixable. Like, you just say it's not fixable, you're a liar.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's definitely fixable. Just say you can't. Yeah, you say you can't afford it. My mom would. My sister used to do that. Like, no doubt. Yeah. I'm calling you out, Chelsea. She used to do that. She got it fixed. I mean, she got it fixed, and now I can believe her. But like, if she didn't get it fixed, and she would talk to me, everything she says is a lie. There's nothing that she's gonna say.
You seem very shifty.
I'm gonna believe.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I'm writing it off as a no.
I don't like it. Yeah.
Can't keep eye contact. Don't like it.
No.
Something about it.
I don't. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Can they see straight? Like, can they see you, or is it?
My doctor now?
I don't know. Like, you kind of look cross-eyed. Like, you like have fish eyes. A little bit. Yeah.
I appreciate you.
I didn't say you weren't handsome, but they're spread apart pretty good.
Yeah,
right?
I get eagle eyes.
Like, more horse.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You would think it would help them see
sneak
better.
up on you on the side.
Go slowly. Walk slowly.
I hope you don't kick me in the chest.
Walk
Right?
slowly. I don't know. I would think they could see better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They can see
now
better.
I'm thinking if I could see better. Maybe.
If they can see better.
Maybe.
Like somebody sneaking
we
up
could see
on
better.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's pretty wide, right? Like, you get from all the way. I can see my hands now.
Just like a bird. Yeah. I mean, I can see all the way to right here.
Yeah.
That's
pretty good. I can see over there too.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
Then you're blind.
Yeah. Without my contacts, I am though.
I'm losing it in one eye, which is very strange. Like,
astigmatism is weird. Like, those memes going around where like people are like,
I don't know astigmatism.
It's
I've had fantastic eyes my whole life. I've never had to wear glasses.
like when
now
you
it's
see
starting to
car
fade.
lights, are they like straight lines? Like, are they
No.
blurry straight lines
No.
above? All right, that's astigmatism. But there's like pictures on the internet of people with astigmatisms where it's like rays of light. Like, you'll see the circle,
Oh,
and
that
then it'll
sucks.
be like
No.
not almost like Saturn like, but it'll still be like rays of light.
Oh.
The way that like light hits a window, you can see it a lot in like movies and stuff too. It's like real dramatic. Like how like they drive over, like the windshield will pick up the overhead light, and they'll spread out.
Yeah,
It's like,
I don't have that.
that's like astigmatism,
Okay.
and I have it. And so I was telling, like, I saw a meme of that, and there are people were saying like, this is how I thought people saw car lights, but that's how I see car lights. But then I asked my wife, and she's like, no. She
No,
sees them
stupid.
like you. She sees them like
a normal human.
I guess normal, however you want to put it. Maybe it's people with astigmatism is normal. You don't know.
No.
You're saying no. You're saying astigmatism is weird because it has a name.
It's a stigma.
Are you name shaming?
Name shaming? No, I just don't know anything about it. I don't.
Yeah. All right. I'm smarter than you. That's all it is.
All right. All right, then. Oh. Yeah.
Cheers. Couple minutes left. Don't do that. Don't
What?
be a dick.
No, it's here. Well, I told you, beer. I'll show you something. Yeah, I'll show you something. Pussy.
You wouldn't do it either. Well, it's not your house. You're
What are we
only
talking
ruining my
about?
shit. I don't want to do that. I don't want to play those games. I like these games where we just talk back and forth.
That's fine. Ah! Come on!
I told you I don't like these games.
But that live is weak.
No, it's legit. All right.
It's such a.
Your beer's like a year old.
I
It's
gave
just
you a
been
little
in my
phone.
fridge.
That's fine.
Yeah. Hope it
Aged.
tastes good.
It does. I like it with a little bit of ginger.
Aren't they all with a little bit of ginger or no?
That's apple ginger right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's good
That
stuff.
was one of the seasonal 12 packs.
I like that. So you've had it for literally a year since this
It's
fall
been a
now.
while. Yeah.
Still teeth.
Ginger's all year.
Is it?
I would think.
I have no facts to back that up.
They opened up that Panda Express down the street.
Have you?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Is it wet?
Nope.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Give it some time. All right. Their mister must not have been working.
You had to install the mister.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, give it time. Yeah. So my wife went through that line, and she saw cars that were still in the Chick-fil-A line from when she started to when she ended.
Yeah, I did. Like, I do that too. Like, there's right by my house, there's a McDonald's, and right beside that is a Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll usually go to McDonald's. But if the line's long at McDonald's and there's no line at Taco Bell,
You gotta weigh the options.
why? Yeah,
Yeah,
go to Taco Bell.
absolutely.
100 times I'll do that. Yeah. I refuse to wait in lines if I can just head somewhere else.
Right. What would you get?
At where?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. So I'm mad because they have a spicy potato soft taco that was for like 89 cents.
Mhm.
And I used to get like 8 of those.
Say it again.
Spicy potato soft taco?
Spicy
Potato soft
So there's
taco.
no meat. It's just potatoes
And lettuce.
and lettuce.
And sauce.
What else is on there?
Sauce.
And sauce and a
cheese.
tortilla.
And cheese.
And a tortilla.
And a tortilla.
Uh-huh.
And that's what I used to get.
Uh-huh.
And half the time I'd say without the spicy sauce. But
Why?
because it's like a cream. It's like it's kind of like a mayonnaise.
Cream cheese?
No, it's kind of like a mayonnaise.
Sour cream?
No. Like a guacamole. Anyway. So I got
Guacamole is delicious.
So that's what I would get there. But they don't have it on the menu anymore. They stopped serving everything with potato.
Uh-huh.
So I went there last night and got chalupas like an idiot.
Chalupas? What kind?
Chalupas.
Beef or chicken?
Steak.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got money like that.
Okay, shout it.
She said, do you want chicken? I said,
Shawty.
can I do steak? She was like, God damn, yeah, you
Uh-huh.
can do steak. I was
Nobody
like, all right,
asked.
yeah.
Nobody ever asked.
No
for
one
that.
ever asked that.
It's too
She was
expensive.
blown away.
Uh-huh,
I rolled
yeah.
up to the window. She was like,
Did you get like
this yours?
Uh-huh.
I said, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me
That's
two
what you
packets.
said?
Give
Yeah.
me 2 packets.
What?
Hot sauce.
Whoa.
2. Yeah.
Fire?
But I did fuck it up there. She's like, how spicy you want? I was like, mild. Mild.
I don't like
I'm
spicy.
pretty Caucasian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. No, I go for fire Diablo.
Mm-mm.
It's good, man.
I'm working my way up.
No.
But
Don't-
I used to.
You got to not be a wuss. I can't believe you went shook like that. Like, you went all the way steak. And she was so impressed. She was like, steak, young?
This-
and you were like,
this yours?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Got 2 of them.
You had 2 GDLs?
Yeah.
Whatever they are?
GDOs.
Whatever. What is-
Chalupas?
No, yeah, your cars. You talking about your car?
Oh, GLI. Yeah, yeah.
There's she
yeah,
talking
she,
about.
yeah, she was like, this
That's
yours?
the one I'm going to win in the race.
Oh,
but
yeah.
That's what she's talking
Yeah.
about?
Is this yours? Yeah.
Yeah.
I paid cash.
No, you didn't.
No,
It's finance.
his own credit line.
Yeah. Good for you.
Great credit.
But then she said, did you order the 8?
No, I usually order that, but they
Uh-huh.
didn't have that, so I had to order chalupas, and she was like,
You didn't ask.
she's like, do you want
just
beef or
ordered
chicken? I said,
steak.
can I get steak?
Uh-huh.
And she was like,
They had to fire the grill up.
well, no, it's like, she got real quiet. She was like, you want steak? I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, yeah. Head around.
No
So I
shit.
came around. And she was like impressed when she saw me.
She was
This
impressed.
dude comes to Taco Bell and orders steak.
Uh-huh.
Damn. What's he doing with his life? Must be good things. Then she saw the car and she was like, you must not live around here.
What'd you say? I do.
Soon I will not be.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Then what happened?
I fucked it up.
For the mild.
The sauce, yeah.
She probably felt it's like.
It's like, do you want that Diablo? No, ma'am.
No.
Mild.
Yeah. My taste buds can't handle
Just have mayonnaise.
Uh-huh.
Some mayonnaise on this
it. Oh,
chalupa.
no.
No.
I hope you didn't say that.
No. But then I got home and ate it, and it wasn't fulfilling.
It's always a better idea to go
Mm-hmm.
than like actually eat it.
Yeah.
Like, if I participate in some extracurricular activities and I'm like, I'm going to Taco Bell.
Mhm.
And you go to Taco Bell and you're like psyched when you get it. But then when you get home and you start eating it, you just feel like a piece of shit.
So when you order your food from like any fast food, so I have a big problem with people who order food and ask for things to be removed from the food.
You can't just get it the way they make it.
It's the biggest, because I'm like, listen, you're gonna fuck with this dude's. He's got a ways doing it. Pop, 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 throw it on. If he's got to overthink things,
Yeah. It's going to be messed
it's
up.
bad.
Yeah.
So wherever I go, there's things I don't like on the food, but then I just like throw them off after or
Uh-huh.
whatever like that. But I don't know if other people do that. Like,
I like to do that. I don't like to disrespect that.
yeah.
Yeah.
What about in a restaurant?
That's all the time.
what?
I know that 20 minutes went by quick.